Expert Electrical Senior Football Championship match between near neighbours Sarsfields and Barntown. It's an unbelievable day here. Probably about 25, 26 degrees here at the moment in Wexford Park. So whoever's not on the beach, Billy, I'd say, is either here or hopefully at home looking at Clubber. I have the pleasure of being joined by Billy Dodd, I suppose a legend of Sarsfields, and he'll have to remain unbiased for the next hour and 20 minutes. I suppose, Billy, preview during the week, obviously looking at it, yourself and Ger Halligan, a couple of lads missing, big changes in the Sarsfields camp obviously from last year, a few lads away travelling, and Barntown obviously very close to reaching the county final last year, so a tough task on their hands for Sarsfields, but it is the first round of the championship and anything can happen.
It is indeed big changes for Sarsfields, at least 7 or 8 new names from the team that started the championship last year. That's a massive change by any standard, between lads gone away to Australia and people not committing because they're only concentrating on hurling. It's a tough situation for the club, but look, they've battled on for years and we'll keep doing it. But,
I'm just going to shortly bring you the teams here because it looks like the referee Mick Lanigan is about to get us underway very shortly. We'll do Barntown first, and in the goal for Barntown is Gary Delaney, Shane Donovan number 2, Rob Tierney the joint captain fullback, and there's one change to the Barntown team. 17 Davy Clark replaces number 4 Michael Furlong. Callum McDonald 5, John Lacey the other joint captain 6, and Cormac Cooney at 7. Aaron Breen and James Doyle 8 and 9, Rian Crosby 10, Conor Mahoney 11, and Conor Mackey will be playing but will be wearing jersey number 21. Patrick Berry 13, Sean Cooney 14, and Liam Donoghue 15. On the Sarsfields team, we have no changes, thankfully, from a commentator's point of view. Colin O'Dowda, otherwise known as Duda, is in the goal. Dara Kerwin, Alex Kirby and Peter Furlong fullback. Owen Doyle, Killian Toomey, Conor Crowley. Captain Cathal Kerwin lines out number 8 with Josh Shield number 9, Conor Cullen number 10, Darby Purcell 11, Billy Walker 12, and full forward line of Conor Keogh, Owen Roach and Ben Hines. And I suppose looking at the teams, Billy, the big omission from a Sarsfield's point of view obviously is Dylan and Ryan Furlong missing. Yeah,
2 lads on holidays unfortunately, and they will be badly missed, but look at the lads knew early on this is going to happen and they've made plans for it. It's a very formidable Barntown team, as you say. It's very close to winning the county championship last year, beaten in the league final by a couple of points by Kyle and Aaron at the end, and overwhelming favourites today.
Well, ball is in. Referee Mick Lanigan, Shell Milliers gets the ball in, and here is a chance here for Darby Purcell straight away with the right foot, and 10 seconds into the game that'll be the first wide of the game for Darby Purcell.
Cathal Kerwin started midfield there and a good break and won it, and good ball into Darby. And
John Lacey's coming out to centre forward now, and he's been picked up by Alex Kirby. First kick out by Gary Delaney, and Gary Delaney obviously from North End fame, we played a lot of his, so a bit of a coup to get for Barntown to get Gary Delaney back to playing the goal. Ball with Owen Roach. Owen Roach pops it into Billy Walker. Billy pops it back now to the on-rushing Colin Crowley. Plenty of speed there. Owen Roach sets his feet, drops this one short, dangerous ball in towards Dara Kerwin. Chance for the goal.
Oh, brilliant
Super
goal.
Start by Sarsfields.
Cathal Kerwin.
Brilliant start by Sarsfields, and just what they need to build confidence. Billy.
Yeah, that was a great play. They started really well. I know there's only a minute gone, but that was a great play by Owen Roach. I think he miskicked it, but at the same time, Dara Kerwin got out in front of his man, or Cathal Kerwin, sorry, he's moved in full forward in front of his man, turned and buried it. No saving that one.
So super start from the captain. A lot of pressure here on this Barntown kick out by the Sarsfields men. Super start here by the men in the yellow and red jerseys. Owen Roach pivoted everything that's going on here in the first few minutes. Ball across here now, popped across from the young man Owen Doyle, of course son of Nicky. There's a lot of work underage there for the last few years in Sarsfields. Tackled there by John Lacey on Billy Walker. Referee Mick Lanigan will definitely be letting things flow here now. Chance for Barntown to get their hands on the ball. We've a minute and a half gone and they haven't really settled into this game yet. Chance for Aaron Breen. Aaron has Conor Mackey on the far side of the field, looking for the ball. Goes in, looks out, he gives it to that man Liam Donoghue, who's probably going to show for a lot of ball. Wexford under 21 footballer last year, and that's the first free. Liam is trying to bring the ball back out to the 2-point arc. That shouldn't be allowed. But shouldn't be allowed. Definitely
the foul was committed inside.
And referee Mick Lanigan has
well spotted.
A bit of cuteness there, in fairness from Liam.
Yeah,
he done right, but Mick Lanigan was on the ball.
Yeah, you can't blame a player for trying, but well spotted by the referee there, Mick Lanigan. And a chance for an excellent free taker in Liam Donoghue to put this over.
So in 2 minutes gone, Billy, we hardly really had a chance to catch our breath because of the start from Sarsfields, and that's a lovely strike of a ball from Liam Donoghue. And that's his first score of the game.
Excellent score. So 1 wide and 2 scores in the game after 2.5 minutes. So a lively start, and hopefully it'll continue that way. But Sarsfields, you can see, have made a few changes. Cathal Kerwin He's gone in full forward, and he's swapping between himself and Owen Roach. But, and that was a poor kick out.
By the man they call Duda, Patrick Berry. Patrick Berry looks up, has a chance for an easy score here. He cycles the ball back to Conor Mackey. Conor Mackey might have goal on his mind. The chance for the goal is gone. Back out to Sean Cooney. Sean Cooney off his left, and he lifts this one away. And obviously, from the goalkeeper's point of view, Colin will be very happy that didn't end over the bar.
Yeah, look, the kick-outs are such a crucial part. As you know, Anthony is chairman of the Goalkeepers Union, but they're more critical now than they ever were, I think, and you have to give your team a chance to contest. And then that's a poor kick again.
He's allowed to go over because they have 3 back now. They still have 3. They have 4 back. Yeah. There's no issue there. 4 back. Jamie.
Yeah,
there's a mistake here.
There's a mistake here, yeah.
He's has to look. They're still back, yeah. So look at, unfortunately, there's been
a mistake, yeah. Look, it's a tough rule to police, to be honest with you. But referee is calling hot ball, yeah. In fairness, once it's corrected.
In fairness, it's probably from the sideline we're all shouting. They only have 3 up.
Exactly,
the linesman didn't take time, but look, that's probably teething problems in the first few rounds of the championship.
Exactly, look, and look at they've corrected it. I know Glynn were on the attack, but at least it's a hot ball in the correct end of the field from their point of view. Well, won by Owen Doyle that time.
Ball breaks this time to Darby. Darby gives an unorthodox hand pass to Owen Roach. Owen Roach has seen a lot of possession in this first 4 minutes. Pops the ball outside to that young man Conor Cullen. A lot of youth on the Sarsfields side.
Yeah, Conor I would have trained him all the way up. He was a minor with Derek Kerwin. Good to see him playing, and Billy Walker. So that's to say, a lot of young lads on the team.
Doyle featured for the Harriers last week, obviously in hurling, as did Alex Kirby. Alex Kirby across here to Darby Purcell. Darby looks up now, and you can see that Cormac Cooney just seems to be in that sweep and roll. Nice little ball reversed into Alex Kirby into Conor Cullen. Conor Cullen showing him a clean pair of heels, takes a second solo, tries to get the ball into his right, and super score by Conor Cullen. And that'll build his confidence as well, Billy.
Yeah, that was. He showed a lot of coolness there. He was looking for the pass inside, but he didn't give it because it wasn't the right option, and he took the extra solo, took on his man, and popped it over for a good score.
I suppose coolness is something that we won't be associating with many games today because, it's something probably unprecedented. Lads were playing last night, and they just said that they'd never experienced a heat like it,
And that was last night. So imagine how much the boys are suffering today.
This time to Sean Cooney. Sean with a little soccer-style chip lift. Gets the ball. He's got 2 feet, and his left looks like
that's a great score. Yeah,
super score by Sean Cooney. And a forward with 2 feet, Billy, is a hard man to mark.
Yeah, and that was, he flicked it up with his right foot, turned back inside onto his left, and he's a stylish player, and he curled that expertly left-footed over the bar. And a good score.
Nice lively start here. 5.5 minutes gone. Sarsfields 1-1 to Barntown 2 points. Now kick out from Colm O'Dowda.
It's a better kick.
This one out to Billy Walker. Nice little slice of a kick out. Billy gathers that really well. Can't come back to his keeper, obviously. And just over steps. Yeah, too many steps. Just a bit indecisive. Has to hand the ball back to John Lacey. Probably a chance. Incidentally, the wind is probably blowing the opposite way as it normally does in Chadwick's Rexton Park, and this would be a tough kick for Liam Donoghue into the breeze. Yeah, normally
blows to the town side. 90% of the time it's blown to the Clonard end. It's not really that strong, but it is certainly within his range. I saw him in the league final kick some excellent points. And look at that. That was stroked over.
2-step bang. That's a super strike from Liam Donoghue.
And that's the beauty of the new rule. 2-pointer.
And now we have a level game. Barntown 4 points. Sarsfields 1-1. The water breaks, of course, today after 15 minutes. So you have to say well done to Extra GA for using common sense and implementing it for the weekend. I believe there's no water breaks in Croke Park today in the Tailteann Cup final and the All-Ireland semi-final. Croke Park wouldn't allow it, so it's a strange decision. But
it's a bit ridiculous, really, for the sake of 2 minutes in each half, because the temperature's up there and the pressure. I think the players would deserve it.
Ball back to Aaron Breen. Back to that man who's been soldiering for Glenbarntown a long, long time, Rob Tierney, never present in a stalwart of Glenbarntown football over the last 15 years. But nice little ball into this man who's causing Sarsfields a lot of trouble, Liam Donoghue. He's kicked 2 lovely scores from frees. He pops this ball into, I was going to say Sean Cooney, but that's his brother Cormac. Cormac, whatever Sean can do. It's a dangerous high dropping ball. Well dealt with there by the keeper. It's definitely a free out anyway if he wasn't. So really good hands there by Colm O'Dowda. Yeah, it was a dangerous ball.
Difficult ball, lobbing slowly under the crossbar with 2 men running on top of him, and the tendency is to take your eye off the ball and and see what's coming at you, but in fairness he kept his eye on the ball and a great catch.
All out now towards Conal Crowley. Conal takes a hefty challenge there by Conor Mackey. Don't see Michael Mackey here today, so it's a big loss obviously for the Barntown man. Plenty of pressure from James Doyle. Man was on the Wexford under-20 team last year. Change of pass, Darby Purcell dropping into this little pocket of space, getting a lot of experience here from Peter Furlong. That'll definitely be a free in.
Yeah, well done, well held on.
Roberts not happy, but looks there's a man on his far side on his own. Peter takes that solo and goes, which is a high diagonal ball across there to
Billy Walker.
The tackle there possession by Conor Mackey.
It's twice now he's lost the ball in possession.
Here for young Cormac Cooney, number 7 on his back, chased and hassled by Darragh Corwin. Nice little ball in towards Patrick Berry. He's got Liam Donoghue off the shoulder. Liam Donoghue's goal on his mind. Super, I was just about to say a super finish by Liam Donoghue, but just dragged it to the post and wide.
It was more we expected him to score that really with the position he was in, and from a Sarsfields point of view thankfully he didn't, but it was a great effort, but it came from losing the ball in the forward line. Billy Walker lost possession that time. He just needs to be more decisive about what he wants to do when he receives the ball. Just a bit of inexperience, but a couple of possessions and that'll be fixed. So an important kick out again for Colm O'Dowd.
He's calling Darby Purcell. He doesn't make it, but sometimes a bad kick out can become a good one when someone defends out. Good pressure there by John Leslie to turn this over. No advantage of Cruz, says Mick Lanigan. Have to hand the ball back now from Rian Crosby. And he gives it across to Owen Roach. Movement inside by Conor Keogh. Dangerous little forward. The Sarsfields want on the ball. He hasn't seen a lot of it so far. Been man-marked by that man, Davy Clark. Conor Keogh gets into his right-hand side. Great defending there by Barntown and a free out there. And good from Conor Keogh, took his man on, but really good defending by Davy Clark.
Yeah, he was good play by both, and Davy Clark was so strong on the ball that time, and because he knows the danger of Conor Keogh is a big danger man for the Sarsfields.
Ball out to Shane Donovan. Shane Donovan, plenty of pace about Shane, the way he carries his ball out towards James Doyle. A lot of youth on the Barntown side as well. James out to Conor Mackey. Conor steps inside. Nice languid style of Connor's, be able to solo right foot, left foot. Just that ball back. Ball recycling back over the halfway line. Sarsfield's only 2 up, they need to be careful.
Got away with it.
You're allowed he got caught there, but I think
you're allowed an incidental.
It's time. Journey down under for an iconic tour where greatness awaits. The chosen few. Come join the Sea of Red where heroes have fought and lions are made. See every tour match and all 3 tests for €15 a month for 6 months. See them united, hear them roar. Watch the Lions series exclusively live on Sky Sports. No contract with Now.
When you're worried about mortgage arrears, it can feel like every door is closed to you. But there is a way out. Our door is always open. Get free confidential support for mortgage arrears at mabs.ie/Owalya.
I don't know. I think he might have went 4 meters.
Yeah.
Probably a free into Barntown, I think,
Yeah.
We had a good view of it. In fairness, Darragh Corwin probably did go 7 or 8 metres past. He definitely went over the 70 or 65. So
he did, yeah. It was Cathal Corwin.
Cathal Corwin, apologies. The man who got the first goal. So this is a decision now for Barntown. They can go for a 2-pointer or bring it back out. Liam looks like he'll take his 1-pointer. This is a chance for Liam Donoghue to have his 3rd score today, but a 4th point because he kicked a 2-pointer, and that's first time the men from Barntown take the lead, 5 points to 1-1.
Yeah.
And they've settled in really well to this game after a blistering start from Sarsfields.
Yeah, they have. They've settled in. They've all the possession at the moment. You can see the tactic from the kick out from the Sarsfields. It's a low kick out, nearly a low trajectory every time, because maybe they feel that Barntown are stronger in the air with Aaron Breen, James Doyle midfield.
Definitely not dropping off this from Peter Furlong. It's the ball out to Conor Cullen. Conor Cullen meets a big strong man in John Lacey, and John's be running John Lacey near the sideline, and John has got Cormac Cooney inside, Sean Cooney inside. Sean doesn't gather it up. Recycle back to Alex Kirby, he's done really well there out to Peter Furlong. Peter's seen a lot of possession in his last 2 or 3 minutes. Steps in towards Owen Roach. Heavy tackling by Rob Tierney, seems to be doing a man-marking job. Yeah, the ball's going to be brought in now 50 metres. You can't tackle the man. And
look at this.
Clever
The new
play by Owen Roach,
was.
but that's the new rules, and everybody's going to make mistakes, obviously, in the first week or two, because it just takes time to get used to.
Yeah, and something I was pointing out the other night, that the solo and go, you can take 4 steps, take your solo, and then you have another 4 steps. So in effect, you have 8 steps before. You know, a lot of people. I was under the impression first that it was 4 steps, whether you take the solo in between or up. So it was good play, and Cathal Kerwin now was going for the 2-pointer.
So he's took down the opportunity for the 1-pointer, and I suppose it's a free shot. Really, he didn't have a possession.
It is,
So
he definitely. Carl has the distance for these. It's
a little bit of a
it's his first kick at goal from a free, so it's a difficult one to start with, but he definitely has the distance.
Cathal Kerwin goes through his familiar routine. He doesn't catch it right. Ball breaks in here to Ben Hines. Ben Hines probably his first touch of this half. Recycles it back out to Call. Comes out to Owen Roach. Owen Roach is well used to scoring from this distance. A super score.
Oh, it just went wide. Just tailed wide. Thought it was over.
With the wind.
That was one for Hawkeye.
Second wide of the day for Sarsfields.
One is appealing to Mick Lanigan, but umpire had it covered.
Gary Delaney. So interesting to see how Gary gets on this year in the goal for Barntown. Heavy challenge by Owen Roach. Rob Tierney pops the ball out to Rian Crosby. Rian Crosby looks in. He's got that 2 men inside. Full forward.
Brilliant play by young Derek Kerwin.
And give him plenty of confidence. Owen Roach pops this ball across. He's got Willen Runner and Owen Doyle inside. Doesn't find him. He gives it to Darby Purcell. Darby Purcell steps inside Sean Cooney. Cormac Cooney. Over to Billy Walker. Billy Walker across to Conor Crowley. Nice little ball into Conor Keogh. Conor being really well marshalled by Davy Clark. Nice little left-hand pass over the top to Owen Doyle. Owen Doyle has a chance now to get this up. But he'll have to recycle this ball. Back out to Conor Cullen. Conor pops it back out again to Conor Keogh. Owen Roach probably thinks about a 2-pointer. Not on. Darby Purcell, that familiar little pocket. Conor. But you can see them just having a little nibble or having a little think about this 2-pointer around the top of the arc. Ball outside to Josh Shield. Sarsfields comfortable in possession here. Ben Hines. All the play in this left-hand side of the field. Owen Doyle back to Ben Hines. Ben Hines with a tricky ball in towards tough little ball to win, and just gets a free, and they do get a chance now for a 2-point score, and patient play there by Sarsfields.
Yeah, they did well there to hold on to possession. Conor Cullen. I'm impressed with Conor, the way he started. He's only a young man as well. His first real start on the senior team, and showing again a bit of composure, not kicking the ball away. Or a lot of times younger players are inclined to take a kick and easily block down in situations like that, but he did well. He held on.
Chance for a tough one here for Colin Garn. We're just barely looking through the Sarsfields team. There's probably 8 or 9 of them lads are in their early 20s or less. So
I'll have a look now.
It's good for the future of Sarsfields. Colin Kerwin catches this one really, really well, but it might just be tailing off to the keeper's left and wide. And it's a water break there. I thought Mick was signalling for something different, but it'll be Sarsfields' third wide of the day, and
seven.
Even enough start from both teams, really. They'll be happy enough with how they started.
I know that Sarsfields definitely be happy to be in the game at the start, because we didn't know what to expect from the team that's starting today. But I'm just looking, there's 7 there just in their early 20s, 20 and 21 years of age, and then a couple 22 injuries. So it is a very young team. But then look, Glynn Barntown are a very young team as well.
Absolutely, probably similar. Yeah.
Very, very talented side.
I suppose it has to be noticed that obviously Conor Wickham and Mickey Laffin are involved today. There's been a small bit of an upheaval, obviously, in Barntown. It's been highlighted, obviously, with the exit of Joe Hagan and the big. I know Joe Murphy is away on holidays and he's set to come in and work with Barntown for the year, but that'll be a big boost for Barntown. Probably not a big boost as regard losing some of the stature of David Clark and Joe Hagan, but now obviously having Joe Murphy to come into the camp.
Yeah, it's an excellent replacement. There was upheaval, there was lack of cooperation, and let's not sugarcoat it. It was due to lack of cooperation, and that's something between the clubs and mentors, but certainly have a good replacement. And it's really a testament to this talent that's available to Barntown that people like Joe Murphy are willing to come in, so they'll be certainly one to watch out for in the championship. So referee using a bit of common sense here. Usually some referees are blown, but I'm sure referee Mick Lanigan is happy to have a little break and get out of the heat for 2 minutes himself. Exactly, yes. You wouldn't be playing or refereeing in heat like this too often, unless you get one of the trips to Dubai, like James Mullally this year. I just,
a bit of jealousy in there from Billy.
No,
there.
we did slag him. No, we did slag him.
A bit of jealousy.
No. I was delighted for him. Just say hello to Ciara Byrne, one of her club stalwarts. She's on the way back from Dublin. She's watching the game on Clubber. Yeah, she is. I hope she's on the train or she's not driving, but she's definitely tuning in. So, cousin of club chairman.
It's amazing. Just look at the body language of all the players. 15 minutes into the game, and they already look zapped out of energy, as such as the heat.
It'll have a big bearing on it, all right, at the end of the game. See who still has the energy.
Good to see Conor Mahoney talking now. He got a bad injury in round 1 of the hurling, and he's here with a bandage on his knee, but he seems to be playing full back at the moment. Kick out well won there by Conor Mackey in the mark. So it's the new rule has changed now. You can be fouled off the mark. It's only a free. It's not brought up 50 metres.
Yeah, I think that was a good change.
Definitely good common sense. Yeah.
And to be fair to
Marauding in here by Cormac Cooney. He's probably took too much out of that play. Big hit there by Killian Toomey. Slow him down. Out to John Lacey. Recycles it back to Sean Cooney. Sean Cooney snatches this one. A bit of a Gary Owen. The Lions will be happy with that one at the moment. And out comes
well defended by Killian Toomey.
Super defending there by Killian Toomey. And pretty well won there back by James Doyle. The man they call Jimmer. Recycles it back out to Conor Mackey. Conor Mackey will be comfortable on the ball. Can't be challenged from behind now because the Sarsfields men have to keep the 3 men up. Conor takes 2 or 3 solos, which switches the ball out to John Lacey. John across to Rob Tierney. Rob Tierney able to join the play from this side. Can't be tracked by Owen Roach. Looks like he's probably taking too much out. Good tackle again there by the Sarsfields backs. Ball out there, chance for Callum McDonald. Pops it across to Patrick Berry. Chance of a 2-pointer. John Lacey's not interested into the breeze. John is happy to take the sting out of the game. Gets it back across to Cormac Cooney. Cormac Cooney trying to orchestrate things here. John. Just a chance here now. Probably the first time that any team has just slowed the pace down and took the sting out of it. Understandable in the heat, and Sarsfields are holding their shape. And lovely little ball inside this time to Aaron Breen. Aaron's got Callum McDonald over his shoulder. He pops it nicely to the right hand pass. Chance for Callum. Oh, Aaron Breen has continued as they're turning. Oh, great strike, Aaron. All about Aaron Breen there, Billy.
Yeah, he's a superb player. Anthony, we've seen him over the last couple of years develop, and he's really a leader on the Barntown team now. But that was an excellent finish, and really it was a half chance, or maybe a bit more than half chance a goal, but over the bar, coming away with a score is the important thing.
6 points to 1-1. The Barntown leading, 19 and a half minutes gone on the clock, but there'll be a bit of interest. Well run in the air there by Owen Roach. Super fielding. He didn't take his mark, did he? I'm not sure. Maybe he put his hand up.
Did he put his hand up? I didn't see it, to be honest. He must have. He's not arguing, so that's a pity because it was a great move.
Yeah. Good referee by McLanigan. And no problem there, Owen. And it was a good move, really.
Yeah.
I suppose new rules as really with the kick out and all is brought back in high fielding, which an ex-teammate of yours, John Harrington, likes
exactly.
That. It was brilliant to see over here.
It's a great feature of the game that we all must, and that's a score. That's a 2-pointer. That's a 2-pointer. That's a 2-pointer. It's a 2-pointer. It bounced.
The ref hasn't signalled as a 2-pointer.
Yeah, and the referee signalled it. Yeah.
Well done. So,
I'm not sure
who kicked it. Owen Roach, was it from the
Owen
free?
Roach kicked it from just inside the 65, and really entered the free into this. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, Mickey's just getting the scoreboard.
Yeah, he hadn't blown the whistle. That's all it was.
So 6 points to 1-3, I believe, is it, on the scoreboard?
Yeah, should be 1-3.
So the crowd that aren't at the beach here are trying to let Pat know that was a 2-pointer.
Yeah.
Level score by Owen Roach, and
I think Gary Delaney that time, he allowed the ball to bounce. I think he didn't realise. No. Maybe he couldn't get it. He didn't realise it was going to be a 2-pointer. Had it gone over, he might have made an effort to stop it. But
lovely striking the ball out to John Lacey again. This time the ball is won by, I was going to say Conor Mackey, but Billy Walker was with it. If he looks to his left hand side, he's going.
He'll pass it.
Turn in on goal. Chance for Owen Roach. He takes his score.
He's looking for a penalty there.
Super score, yeah. Advantage from the referee and a good score by Owen Roach, and that's 3 points now for Owen Roach, a 2-pointer, and really clever play. Just see off the ball, he gave Rob Tierney a little hand off just to get the separation. Super ball by Billy Walker.
Yeah, and it was good play, all right, by Sarsfields. They're doing up, and there's a free in. I hadn't blown the whistle again. I thought the ball hadn't gone outside the 40, is it? Yeah, look at the rule is you have to wait for the referee's whistle.
Yeah. And every player has to be outside the 13, outside the D, I suppose, or 13 metres away, and they weren't. But chance for Gary Delaney. And Sarsfields leading this game 1-4 to 6 points, so big turnaround in the last 2 minutes.
Well on, Ben.
Well, run again there by Ben Hines. Just obviously in the new game, Billy, how important breaking ball is from kickouts. You know, it gives you that platform to
looking at the way it is so far, Sarsfields are not contesting kickouts, really. They're just trying to break every time, and they've a fair success rate at the moment.
Ball inside. That's it should be. I was going to say no. He kicked it inside the 45. Darby personal. No, it's Owen Doyle. Owen Doyle off the left and just drags it to the left and wide. And Sarsfields fourth wide of the game. And
looking for a foul after the ball, but really he should have scored that. He was on his own. Probably did take a hit, but he'll always look for a free after kicking it wide.
Gary Delaney is going to come out to the stand side here. Up to Aaron Breen, 2 big men under this break. Well won by Rian Crosby. Chance for the 3-on-3 to show their mettle now inside. Liam Donoghue out in front of Killian Toomey. Seems to be a switch in defence there. Killian Toomey now picking up Liam Donoghue. Recycles that ball back to Patrick Berry. Patrick Berry just takes 1 or 2 little solos. He's been tackled by Peter Furlong. Patrick's taking on his man, gets by his man. Has he got an option? He does have an option. It's an advantage here and a super score by Liam Donoghue
again. Good play by Glynn Barntown. They hadn't been down at that end of the field for 5 or 6 minutes and just one attack and popped over the bar. They haven't had too many wides today so far.
One wide today, so far. And that was the goal chance by Liam Donoghue. They haven't missed any point chances.
So level then after 23 minutes, 7 points to 1-4.
Here in the middle and breaking out, and well spotted there, holding off the ball by John Lacey.
Yeah.
And,
on Alex Kirby, I think, was it?
And manager David Shore, obviously he's in his first year with Pat Purcell, Brian Doyle and Zoe Thomas, and they'll be very happy with how these young men of Sarsfields have started this game.
Very, very happy indeed.
Poor ball. But intercepted by Cormac Cooney.
And John Lacey makes a similar mistake.
Ball taken back there by Killian Toomey. Recycle back to Owen Doyle. Owen Doyle looks inside, looks to Ben Hines. Ben Hines had it collected. That could have been a mark if it was on inside the 21. Well defended there by Shane Donovan. Shane Donovan pops it out to Davy Clark. And a chance for Barntown to come on the counter. Conor Mackey, as I said, very comfortable on the ball. Strong runner of the ball. Gets to 2 or 3 Sarsfields men. Pops out to John Lacey. Be hard to take the ball off John Lacey. John Lacey with a little solo and goal. Taps on the left. Away he goes. Rian Crosby now in possession. And Crosby obviously pivoted everything that goes through this Barntown attack. Pops the ball over to Callum McDonald. He's tackled by Conor Cullen. Probably just an advantage of a chance for Callum. He's a free shot. He's going for goal and somehow Duda managed to save that. And probably should be come back for the advantage, is it?
Yeah, I think. Or is it 45? Yeah, because I don't think the advantage was gone on too long that time because it wasn't inside.
I think that's one of the rules that is a bit. Some referees will give that. They'll bring it back as you know, it's a longer advantage.
But the longer advantage is inside the 20 metres. It's not from, and he was well outside. He was at the 45 when he scored.
He did gain an advantage from it. He had
exactly.
chance with the goalkeeper. Yeah.
So the long advantage is now from inside the 20 metre line. It's really a free shot if you catch a ball inside the 20.
Chance here for Liam Donoghue to get his 6th point of the day. And that's
wide.
Just his first wide. That's his second wide. He's the Barntown second wide. He still has 5 points for his name in this first half.
But for a man that's small in stature, he has such a tremendous strike on the ball. He had 3 or 4 steps up to that ball. And
he played a lot of his underage. I actually coached him, and he was a goalkeeper for the combined colleges team 1 year. We were beaten in the Leinster quarter final by Tullamore. He was a goalkeeper, so he's a great striker of the ball. Alex Kirby pops it into Billy Walker. A little bit of an off the ball.
John Lacey had it.
John just leaving a little bit, and Darby Purcell. Now the advantage will be over because the ball is inside the 45 and they're in possession of the ball. Ball into Conor Cullen. Conor Cullen just dispossessed there by Shane Donovan. Good tackle by Callum McDonald. Tight space there now for Callum. Callum puts boot to ball. Up goes John and Alex Kirby, and just a little call from the right hand side here is how was that a free, but it is a free because the referee blew it, and ball is 50 metres.
And I thought that was a bit harsh, to be honest.
I'm not sure.
Alex Kirby had his back to the ball as he's kicking it.
Okay.
As John Lacey was kicking it.
So it's either he's going for his 2-pointer or he can bring it in a bit further. I presume it's 50 metres from here.
Yeah, he's going for his 2-pointer.
Going for his 2-pointer. This will be a big punishment from Liam Donoghue. Head straight in front of the goal.
That's going wide on the other side.
And
a bit of a let off there for Sarsfields. I thought I'd like to see it again, but I thought it was a bit harsh. But
almost 27 minutes gone an hour clock here. 1-4 to 7 points.
Yeah, there hasn't been a score for nearly 5 minutes now. So.
That finds his man here on rushing the captain of the team, Cathal Corwin. Well tackled there by Cormac Cooney.
Well done, Cal.
Ball breaks here to Ben Hines. Ben Hines goes in and out comes Josh Shield with it. Josh Shield cycles the ball back to Darby Purcell. Darby Purcell looks in, he's got 2 men inside. Good defending there inside by Conor Mahoney. Conor Mahoney definitely does seem to be playing full back with that knee injury. Ball out to Rian Crosby. Looks like Rob Tierney and Conor Mahoney have definitely swapped positions. Dangerous ball out to Callum McDonald. Callum does really well with it. Gets it at the second attempt. Back out to Rian Crosby. Shane Donovan on the ball. Shane looks to play a little 1-2. Cormac Cooney plays a 1-2 now with Conor Mackey. Injects a little bit of pace in here in this attack. Cormac Cooney drives through the middle. Lovely left foot kick pass inside. It's a dangerous ball inside everything. Patrick out comes Killian Toomey, the man with young man, but he's got a lot of experience. Played minor under 20 football for Wexford. Showed his ability there.
He's a very talented player.
Call from the line is to switch this ball out to Owen Doyle. Conor Crowley takes the ball back here to Ben Hines. And then looks to kick the ball down the line. There's nothing on. Out comes Killian Toomey looking for the ball again. Killian pops a little ball in towards Josh Shield. Again, this energy sapping out of both teams as we approach the half-time break shortly. Owen Doyle injects a little bit of pace into the game here for Sarsfields. He looks to man across here. He's got Billy Walker. Billy Walker will be very happy with his first half performance. Billy a little solo on his left foot. Pops across here to Cathal Corwin. Back out to Owen Doyle. Owen Doyle across now to Conor Crowley. Conor Crowley plays. I was trying to pick the ball to disappointed. I was trying to pick the ball into
it's Conor Kehoe,
but just misplaced his pass. James Doyle now with the ball. 1-2 with Conor Mackey. James has a nice little kick pass down to Liam Donoghue. Liam Donoghue can't get free there for that because he tripped over himself. Switches a lovely play across their path. Great defending again by Dara Corwin, and some really good 1v1 battles here with Billy as well.
Yeah, and young Dara Corwin is doing very well there. He's won nearly every ball so far, so he's very happy with his start with senior championship campaign.
Cathal Corwin pops it back to Killian Toomey. Killian Toomey back across to Owen Doyle. Owen Doyle to Billy Walker, and you just sense that both teams are actually getting very tired at the moment.
Yeah, you can see it.
And they're probably looking for half time now.
That's for sure. And faces are purple on the players, not red. They're just energy sapping conditions. And it's a fast enough game too. You know, there's a lot of movement off the ball as well.
Nice little ball this time to Conor Kehoe. Conor inject a little bit of pace, and this he does inject a little bit of pace. He takes it onto his left-hand side. Conor Kehoe from 42 or 3 metres out.
Oh, just wide.
Referee is saying it's a wide ball.
Hold on. Referee is giving a 2-pointer.
2-pointer. Referee was in a brilliant position.
To be fair,
score by Conor Kehoe.
To be fair to Mick Lanigan, he was directly behind him as he kicked it. The umpire was standing underneath the post. It's not as easy to see it. And he's saying it's a 2-pointer. He's already signalled.
Yeah, and
now he's saying, oh my...
Okay. I had Conor Kehoe marked down for the 2-pointer, but it's the Sarsfields' 5th wide of the day.
But I can't understand that because, you know, Mick was in the position to give it, gave the 2-pointer, and then he went into a man in a worse position. I know, and there's no bias in this one. It's just common sense one.
John Lacey. So, game stays level, 7 points to 1-4. Chance for the Barntown now. There could have been 2 points down a minute ago, and then now have a chance to go a point up. Rian Crosby steps inside on his left. Half a goal chance now for Rian Crosby. Oh, great defending there by Peter Furlong and Killian Toomey. And Killian Toomey really showing himself to be a really quality defender.
He is, yeah. He switched from centre back to full back this year, and you know he's one of these players who can play anywhere. But he's a great player, and he's showing his class today. 1 minute of injury time left, and it's gone.
Sure, I can't see our clubber clock. Clubber clock is 29, so there was 2 minutes for the water break, but only 1 minute additional time. Not sure what's, or maybe he means it's 1 minute extra because our clock reads 31 minutes. That's it.
Darby, well done.
Yeah.
Well done, Owen.
It's okay, he's taking his 4 steps.
No way. No way.
walked away, says the referee, and
A couple of decisions gone against Sarsfields now.
McDonald then switched across to John Lacey, and probably the last kick of the game here now, and chance for Glynn Barntown to try to go into this half-time with a lead, and John Lacey has a chance because he's going straight through on goal. Chance for John Lacey, recycles the ball back to Sean Cooney. Oh, he blasted over the bar, and that'll probably be the lead for Glynn Barntown going into
that should be
half-time, and 32 minutes gone on the clock, and Glynn Barntown leading 8 points to 1-4. It's a bit of a messy last 2 minutes from both sides.
Yeah, and a few decisions went against Sarsfields. I thought a bit harshly, but you have to get on with it, and John Lacey really created a chance there, and it should have been a goal for Barntown. The centre of defence opened up for him.
The confusion, obviously. I think the referee did say there's still 1 more minute because there was 2 minutes for the water break, but our clock here.
The bounce
inside, dangerous ball inside to Conor Cullen, well dealt out with Shane Donovan. Shane swipes the ball out towards Davy Clark, and so we still have another couple of seconds left to play here, because our clock here is different to the one, and now comes Conor Mahoney, the man from the Face family, winners a couple of years ago, plants his feet, and you're disappointed with that one, Billy.
Ireland's fittest family, but not the most accurate. I know, he's a superb player, and he was unlucky that time. He knew the minute he kicked it, it was gone wide. But it was too easy, actually, coming out of defence that time. There was nobody chasing him. So I think, as you say, Anthony, both teams will be happy to hear the whistle blown for half-time now with 33 minutes gone.
And Barntown leading 8 points to 1-4, 33, and it's allowing more play. Ball over the top here to Aaron Breen. This one was picked up by James Doyle. Ball popped inside towards Sean Cooney. Sean Cooney, 2 points was named. This man has 5 points was named, Liam Donoghue. Liam Donoghue has a chance here for Rob Tierney. Steps inside his man. Well tackled back out to Liam Donoghue. Throw ball there, says the referee. And
lucky there. I think that might have made up for one.
Follow and goal for Derek Irwin. Now can Sarsfields get a chance to get an equaliser? I'm sure I thought the referee signalled 1 point of injury time, but ball inside to Shaw or to Carl Irwin. Carl with a dangerous ball.
It's a great ball, Darby Purcell.
There might be half a goal chance on here for Darby Purcell. Darby gets the ball onto his left, and that'll be the equalising score by Darby Purcell. And
that was intelligent
super
play.
Score by Darby Purcell. Referee Mick Lanigan will definitely bring things to a close, I say, for this first half. 8 points to 1-5, and nice little score by Darby Purcell.
It was intelligent because the option was a half option. Your own road should have made a move inside, but he was being marked, and Darby did the right thing by popping it over the bar for the equaliser.
So Billy, I suppose the scoreboard reels everything really. I suppose it's an even enough game. Sarsfields got off to a great start with that goal by Colin Corwin in the first minute, and Glynn Barntown steadied the ship, took over, and it's really been tit for tat for there for both.
Yeah, it's been it's a fast game. The conditions are tough. Haven't been too many wides. Like Barntown at 4 wides, Sarsfields 5 wides. The quality of the scores has been good as well. It's an entertaining game, Anthony, and looking forward to the second half. I'm very impressed with both sides, but I'm obviously on my biased side. I am happy with the Sarsfields performance in the first half. As I say, we don't know what to expect, and they are putting it up. They're putting their best efforts in now. I see both captains having a word, or the referee is having a word with captains. I'm not sure what's going on, but he's explaining a few rules. So the right thing to do. If there's a question, ask it, and Mick will do his best to answer it.
There you have it, folks. Well, we're going to have a refreshment. I don't know what that'll be, but we'll have some sort of refreshment now. We'll be back here shortly with hopefully what's a very close.
It's time. Journey down under for an iconic tour where greatness awaits the chosen few. Come join the Sea of Red where heroes have fought and lions are made. See every tour match and all 3 tests for €15 a month for 6 months. See them united, hear them roar. Watch the Lions series exclusively live on Sky Sports. No contract with Now.
The moment I feel my pain starting to fade, it's like I'm going back to myself on a good day. Panadol Extra Soluble. Powerful pain relief. Panadol. Release starts here.
And entertaining second half.
Blackstairs men who saw you then still speak of you in awe. On Corman's Green where you had been, they tell of what they saw. We watched you on September fields, and lightning was the drive. You were the one Cú Chulain's son in 1955. The hand that held the stick of ash, and the man who led with style and dash. Oh, Carricktool once felt the crash, and Bennett's Bridge and Thurles. And when in later life you beat the devil on that lonely street, you showed us how to take defeat with dignity and courage. And Blackstairs men who saw you then still speak of you in awe. On Corman's Green where you had been, they tell of what they saw. We watched you on September fields, and lightning was the drive. You were the one Cú Chulain's son in 1955. The last parade was sad and slow, and the last oration spoken low. And as on green fields long ago, the diamond stood beside you. Old friends, they flanked you side by side, and the tears they shed were tears of pride. And ash tree toppled when you died, and scattered seeds at random. And Blackstairs men who saw you then still speak of you in awe. On Corman's Green where you had been, they tell of what they saw. We watched you on September fields, and lightning was the drive. You were the one Cú Chulain's son in 1955. You were the one Cú Chulain's son in 1955.
We'll come back to Chadwick Wexford Park. Referee Mick Lanigan get this game underway. Sorry there, the refreshments went on a bit longer than we thought. We're ready to go for the second half now, and Barntown playing with a slight breeze, right to left. So James Doyle looking to get him off to a really good start. He goes through 2 or 3 tackles, big hit there. Good defending there. He looks to take too many steps, and Well, really good forward play, driving through the gap, but really, really good defending by Sarsfields.
Excellent defender. I thought he might have got a foul even that time, but it was good defending. But great direct play, and maybe he should have taken a shot a little bit earlier. I think he had goal on his mind when the point is plenty at this stage.
This has definitely been a feature from Barntown. They're not dropping off, they're squeezing high up the field, man to man, and this is their reward for it. Patrick Berry, after intercepting the ball, recycles it back to Aaron Breen. Aaron gives the ring Crosby. Recycles it in again to Patrick Berry. Chance of his left, and goal for Patrick Berry. Just out of nothing. High, we just talked about that high press from Barntown, and it's been rewarded.
Yeah, mistake by Peter Furlong there. Poor hand pass intercepted, and Barntown did the rest. A good finish though, a good goal, and perfect start to the second half to put them 3 points up.
Just in off the foot, I don't know who tried to stop it. Derek Corwin, super win in the air by Conor Mackey. Conor Mackey off the shoulder to Cormac Cooney. Cormac Cooney to his brother Sean. Sean flicks that ball up, little fancy 1-2 with Conor Mackey. Another half chance of a goal here for Cormac Cooney. Good defending again by Sarsfields. Referee deems it as a throw. And good start by Glynn Barntown.
Yeah, you can see their intent in the second half is to drive out the Sarsfields straight through the middle, and they've created 2 goal chances and taken one of them. It's surely a foul.
Manager Mickey Laffin is demanding more intensity from these Glynn Barntown lads in this second half, and he's definitely getting it. No advantage there from the free, so
good play by Owen Doyle. He held on and drew the foul by the Glynn Barntown forward that time. So looking for an option, someone to kick it to.
Well, goalkeeper can take the free out here. A little ball this time in towards Josh Shield. Josh Shield is wearing a different jersey or something, and maybe he changed jersey with the sweat, but he's got a white number 9 on his back instead of a black one.
Yeah, he has to be within 4 metres. So
position, yeah. Ball back to Keane Toomey. It's important now from a Sarsfields point of view to settle back into the game, Billy, and get their hands on the ball again.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they react to that score. Just a play by Killian Toomey again to Owen Doyle.
Owen Doyle going through. He's
jersey being pulled.
Patrick Berry into Conor Keogh. Good tackling there by Davy Clark. Back out to Conor Keogh. He's got a little ball inside the Darby Purcell outside the left boot. If this breaks right, it could end up in great defending by Jim Doyle inside. And he had to really deal with that, Billy, because there was a half a goal chance on there if that was won by a Sarsfields man.
Yeah, Darby Purcell had made a great run inside, and it probably would have been the better option for the pass.
And James Doyle is after winning that ball, and now he's gone on a long fray and a super kick across. Can James pick it up at the first attempt? He does. Takes on Peter Furlong. He has a half a goal chance. He has an unbelievable goal chance from James Furlong. He won the ball, James Doyle, back in his own full back line, continued his run, and what a score by James Doyle.
Brilliant finish, brilliant run, just the energy and the skill to do what he did. It was a great finish, but poor defending. He got by his man too easy that time.
A great kick pass in, and obviously the advantage of a long kick pass. He was 1-on-1 with his man, and great energy in this heat.
It was excellent play.
Now, big moment now for men from over the road, Wexford Town, Sarsfields, to settle back into this game. Glynn Barntown started with a blistering start, 6 points up after those 2 goals. Ball from Conor Cullen, recycles back to Ben Hines. Ben loses that one there, just takes his eye off it. Owen Roach is battling there, now comes Conor Mahoney with it, and another turnover for the Sarsfields men, and everything is coming from the turnovers, and there's another turnover, well won by Alex Kirby. Darby Purcell pops it across here to Billy Walker. Owen Roach is all on his own in the middle if he can spot him. Puts him on the run. He's got Dara Curran at the back post. He doesn't go for it, and a poor wide there by Owen. He had Dara at the back post, and disappointed not to leave with a score.
Yeah, you'd expect more from Owen, and he's usually deadly in those situations. I think he's probably caught in 2 minds whether to take a point or a goal, but I think he should have scored.
The score now is Glynn Barntown 2-8, Sarsfields 1-5. Kick out coming from Gary Delaney, long one out towards Aaron Breen, and reduced to the body there, but illegal, says the referee McLanigan. 2-8 to 1-5, and we have nearly 5 minutes gone on the clock. That's the wrong position, says the referee, may bring it back.
Glynn are making a substitution.
Substitution on the Glynn Barntown.
Luke Codd.
Number 10, Ring Crosby has been replaced by number 19, Luke Codd.
So Luke Codd is coming on for Ian Crosby, and Ian is an ever-present for Glenbarntown over the years, and getting a World Reserve break now with that heat and a bit of fresh legs for Glenbarntown. Luke Codd.
Another driving run.
Here now, but Callum McDonald, he has goal low and he stings the fingertips there of Colin Madowda, but Glenbarntown really showing their intent.
Yeah, they're just every ball now they're driving at Sarsfields' defence, and Sarsfields having difficulty coping with it. So 2-9 to 1-5 after 5 minutes of the second half.
It's been a big 5 minutes for that 2 goals and a point from Glenbarntown. Long from Duda this time out towards, I suppose, the small man Ben Hines, but Billy Walker, that man, he's won plenty of breaks so far. Ball by Ben Hines, lovely little outside left ball for Favours, one side Favours. Conor Cullen just out muscled there by Shane Donovan. Now these men from Glenbarntown starting to show their legs, but well won back there by Ben Hines. The Derby Purcell, and a few turnovers in a row now for Sarsfield, so they'll be wanting to mind the ball for the next play or two. Conor Crowley gives a nice little ball to Dara Corwin. Corwin's one-on-one with Conor Mahoney. He gives him a lovely little dummies. Pops the ball in towards here. He has half a goal chance here from Dara Corwin. He probably should have went to his left foot there, Billy. He went on to his right, and the goal was at his mercy.
Carl Corwin did everything right. He got out in front, won the ball, took on his man, and it was a terrible finish really. But we should have scored that.
And something that Sarsfields really needed was that goal chance.
Should have buried it with his left foot. I know he's predominantly right-footed, but be disappointed with that. But
on top of Josh Shield. Josh Shield wins the mark. He can't be tackled. That's a free. Ball into Billy Walker. Billy Walker doesn't offload him now. Another opening here for the men from Sarsfields, and you feel they really need to get a score on the board. Good tackle there by John Lacey. Ball has been buffeted around there. John O'Rourke spins it back out towards Josh Shield. Josh Shield switches it back out to Owen Doyle. Owen Doyle has got Conor Cullen on his left-hand side. He drives towards Callum McDonald. Pops the ball to Conor Cullen. Conor Cullen shows a clean pair of heads to Callum McDonald. Good tackle there by Callum McDonald. And just a bit of strength there by Callum McDonald. And no free, says referee. Back out to Cormac Cooney, and game just gone a bit sloppy now in the last 2 or 3 minutes. Luke Codd driving out with this ball. Pops it across to Michael Mackey. Conor Mackey, apologies. Conor with a lovely little kick pass inside to Patrick Perry. Made a diagonal run, Patrick Perry. He's got Rob Tierney off his shoulder. Rob Tierney pops the ball to Cormac Cooney. Sean Cooney. Oh, great block there by Dara Corwin. Great block by Dara Corwin.
Brilliant play by Dara. I'm very impressed with him today. He's sticking to the task, and that was a great block, goal-saving block. And one of the Sarsfields down injured on it was Conor Crowley, or is it Derby Purcell?
Something that Sarsfields need. They've had plenty of ball, Billy. It's just they haven't left with any scoring chances, and just the turnovers has killed them in the last.
Yeah, the goal chance from Carl Corwin was a big game changer from their point of view, getting you back into the game. But look, they're still battling, and but players are starting to lag now. You can see the heat really affecting every player on the field. And this is a chance of it's a 45, so it's not a 2-pointer from
his first
man Liam Donoghue again.
Liam has 5 points to his name today. Referee allowing treatment for Derby Purcell. Caitlin Whelan Kinsley in there. Running repairs in the
Substitution on the Glenbarntown team. Number 15, Liam O'Donnell, was being replaced by number 12, Michael O'Reilly.
So actually, Liam Donoghue won't be getting to take this.
Strange to be taking your man about to take a 45-foot over the bar.
He's
probably
got 5 points to his name. He must be carrying an injury maybe, because I'm not sure, but Michael definitely will have the distance here, and
he will.
That's 5 points for Liam Donoghue today, and so maybe he's carrying a bit of an injury, because these frees very well in that first half, bar the last two. Chance for Michael Regan coming in. Not much of a warm-up. He doesn't need much of one on a day like today, and he definitely has the distance. He just pulls it left and wide. I suppose a tough ask for your first free to be a 45.
45, one of the toughest ones to put over. You can see he does have the range.
Kick out by Colin Madowda, one there. I'm very impressed with Cormac Cooney today. He's been on a lot of ball, and he's been really a driving force for Glenbarntown going forward. Conor McDonald now to James Doyle. James Doyle plays a lovely little ball to that man we talked about, Cormac Cooney. James driving through. He's got one goal onto his name. Has he about to get a second goal? Oh, what a goal, Billy!
What a finish.
What a goal by James Doyle.
You could see it from here where he was going to put it even. He nearly turned around and told us he was going to place that in the top corner. No stopping that, but he got through too easily. Nobody followed him. Nobody came towards him, and it made it a bit easier, but the finish was superb. He is class today.
He sort of side-footed into the top corner and hit the back stanchion, and he didn't panic in front of goal anyway.
He surely didn't.
Array there for Sarsfields, and this game is just really starting to get away from this young team from Sarsfields at the moment. And Barntown starting to impose themselves on this match. All pop back down to Rob Tierney. 3-9 to 1-5. 41 minutes gone on the clock. Ball across to Conor Mackey. This one is going to go to the keepers left and wide for Barntown's 7th wide of the day.
Number 20, Callum Finucane, replaces number 14, Owen Roach.
So Owen Roach is coming off. Owen Roach 3 points to his name, and 20 Callum.
Owen must be injured, I think.
So 20 on your programme is Dylan Furlong, but that's Callum Finucane.
Yeah, another young man. He's not even 20 yet as well. He would have played all the way up with Billy Walker and
won by Darby Person in the middle of the field. Pops it off to the on-rush and Killian Toomey. Nice little kick pass inside there, and good strong defending there by Shane Donovan, and the referee says just a bit over the top.
Yeah, I think he was holding on to his arm a little bit, but it was good defending. It's one of those 50-50 ones. Yeah. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't.
Chance of a 2-pointer here, and it's one probably that is badly needed from Sarsfield's point of view.
Conor Kehoe have a go at this one.
So 3-9 to 1-5. Sarsfields haven't scored in the second half. 12 minutes gone on the clock.
Got Big McDonald's hunger? The new Big Arch is here.
The moment I feel my pain starting to fade, it's like I'm going back to myself on a good day. Panadol Extra Soluble. Powerful pain relief. Panadol. Release starts here.
Connor goes around the edge of the arc, plants to the left foot on it, and it's just gone. Our view is here, just going to the keepers right and wide. And
good strike, but just a bit left and wide. Another score. Yeah, can't afford to be missing any chances now if they want to retain any chance of getting back into the game. But there's 10 points down with 18 minutes to go.
Garrett Laney looks to go along here to Aaron Breen, slices a lovely little kick out there from Garrett Laney straight into the hands of Aaron Breen. Aaron Breen goes outside the right foot to the young man has brought plenty of energy here into this game. Luke Codd.
Yeah.
Oh. Picks it up, recycles it back to Cormac Cooney. Cormac pops it back off to Patrick Berry. Looks to shoot, but gives a nice little dummy solo to Peter Furlong. Nothing on there for Patrick. He comes out to Sean Cooney. Sean on his left. This one is also going to go. And Barntown probably just starting to rack up the wides now. That's 4 wides in the last couple of minutes for them.
Yeah, it's the only thing you could criticise really, just a couple of bad wides, but they're really playing very well in the second half. And neither bossing the game, they're winning ball all over the place. They're driving at Sarsfields' defence, and they're just finding it hard to cope with them.
Great kick out there by Colin Madowda into the hands of
Cathal Carwin.
Ball inside to Conor Kehoe, and anyone that wins the ball outside this Barntown full back line is doing well today. Ball, good defending by David Clark. Callum Finucane recycles it back to Darby Person. Darby is looking to shape up for a 2-pointer. Doesn't fancy it, gives it back to Ben Hines. Advantage here, so he should have his shot. Darby's going to get his shot away. No, nothing there. And you can see that he was trying to get a shot away. It's a free shot.
Right thing, you can see it.
And a chance here for another 2-pointer.
Ben Hines got a belt that time. That's what the free was for. Chance of a 2-pointer now, and
probably might be the last kick before a water break. Chance for
Cathal Kerwin.
Con off the ground.
A must get score. This is, to retain any chance of staying in the game.
Now Cathal. Style of his, he definitely has the distance, and that's, I was going to say, a super score.
That's a great score,
super score by Cathal Kerwin, and that's another 2-pointer. The referee puts his 2 arms in the air, and badly needed score from a Sarsfields point of view. We're first of the second half, and that's a 2-pointer. 3-9 to 1-7. I say this will be the last play before we have a water break.
And to be fair to Cathal Kerwin, he's playing a leader's role today.
That's 1 goal. I suppose 1 goal and 2 points for Cathal. Up goes Aaron Breen, Saul, there's something there, but that man again, Cormac Cooney, has started been really, really impressed with his ability on the ball. He's drove this team up and down the field. Oh, that's a dangerous tackle there by Conal Crowley, and
it could be a yellow card, first one of the day.
There hasn't been any dirty play, and it just probably a tired tackle. And are we in black card territory, Billy? No, maybe.
No, it wasn't a trip. It was kind of hip, I think.
Yellow card, McLanigan. And
great decision now. Yeah, it was a yellow card all day.
Barntown men on to 3-10.
The speed of the break that time, Anthony. The speed of Anthony of Cormac Cooney that time was. Sarsfields are having trouble coping with that.
Barntown making another change. Looks like. What's going on there? Oh, Michael Furlong got a chance, and Aaron Breen. That one's wide out to the left of the post and wide, and another wide for Glynn Barntown. We'll have a war break now. And
you can see every change that Glynn Barntown are making. It's not affecting the quality of the team or the speed within the team either, because they've brought on 2 speed merchants so far, and now they're bringing on their Michael Furlong.
I suppose, Billy, the tail of that has been that 5-minute start from Glynn Barntown has been blistering, and it really probably put the game beyond doubt. And then James Doyle obviously super finishes.
Yep.
But look, the Sarsfields have to now knuckle in and get something from this game in the next 15 minutes.
Exactly. This is where it's tough experience for some of the younger players, and they have to keep battling, and they are, to be fair to them. But you can see Glynn Barntown are just a better team at the moment. The way they started the second half, they stated their intent straight away, and they've driven at them every chance they can get. But it's all about character now to see how Sarsfields react. And
strong breeze as well with Glynn Barntown in the second half, as we see the flags there.
And you can see they are letting the ball in quicker, but they have danger all over the place. They have danger from the half back line, from the midfield, from half forward line. They have players that can score from everywhere. So it's going to be a difficult last 15 minutes.
3-9 to 1-7. Plenty of live action still to come on Clubber. We're live with yourself, Billy, and after your trip to the beach now later on, you'll have a day at the beach, and then you'll be up to Hollymount.
Yeah, down with the Speedos to Carn Beach maybe, and then
hopefully there's nobody around.
And then out to Hollymount this evening, Nevena and St. James.
St. James. That'll be a close game. That's how to be a 50-50 game and an important game for both teams as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing now what teams line out, and should be competitive, and it'll be a bit cooler as well for both teams.
How positive I know we're obviously representing Clubber here today, but how positive do you think Clubber has been for the start, the amount of hurling matches they've showed, and now showcasing all the 6 senior matches? It's been brilliant.
I think it's been brilliant, because I was away on holidays last week, Anthony, and I was able to watch the hurling matches, and it was brilliant, for people like myself who just can't be at the games. I go to a lot of games when I'm at home, but it's just great, and it's people abroad, and Billy lives in America, watches the games on Clubber. It's people like that you're inclined to forget about, but it's their contact with home and their contact with the GA, and they love watching it as well. So it's a great service all around.
Value for €150, some value amount of games that show all over the country.
Yeah, it's a great pass. I've watched games from other counties, and some of them were brilliant to watch as well. So long may it last.
Kick out away from Colin O'Dowda. We're back on the way here now. 3-9 to 1-7. 46 minutes gone on the clock. I think the scoreboard did stop this time for the water break, so free out here says McLanigan, and away comes Conal Crowley. Takes his 2 solos. He can be tackled now on here. Owen Doyle. Big squeeze of pressure here. A high tackle by Rob Tierney, and that'll be a free, definitely.
Tap and go. To it.
So it's out muscle there by Michael Furlong. Michael, plenty of experience in that back line. Plenty of strength, and Sideline ball here to Owen Doyle. Long ball this time by Owen Doyle. It's Shane Donovan and nicely flicked on there by Conor Cullen. Of course, Sarsfields way, and Conor Keogh's after doing himself an injury there. I don't know, an ankle has gone or something.
Yeah, straight away you see it by his reaction.
He's going to turn over here, and probably Mick Lanigan does the right thing because he's got a bad injury. And you could see straight away, and fairness to him, he actually didn't go down. He actually recycled the ball first.
And then went, he knew he was in trouble, and it's like he went over.
Hopefully someone's walked on his ankle rather than he's gone over on it, because it didn't look well the first time.
So 47 minutes gone in the second half, 3-9 to 1-7. It's Barntown's game to lose at this stage, and you can't see them losing, to be honest.
Yeah, they're playing, and they are like I know they were in the league final. They were barely beaten by Kyle Nairn. They've been thereabouts the last couple of years. They were narrowly beaten by Castletown in the county semi-final last year, only in the last few minutes. They beat Shelmaliers last year. That was supposed the surprise around the county was obviously when Joe and David left, but like they are contenders for a county title. Like, you have to have them up there.
You look at the talent, the team they started with, the players they brought on, and the players they're missing that are coming back to them. So they're a very talented bunch of players, and it's the men in charge now. They will get a tune out of them.
I see Tony Dempsey is down there helping out as well, lending his expertise there. He's plenty of it to give. So Sarsfields need to be careful now. They've only got two up. Only got one up now. Only got two up now. It's going to be a bit too late, I think. So it's a free shot for Glynn Barntown. I think the referee still plays on, and that's can't do anything about it.
It would have been a free kick.
Yeah. You can forgive someone for one, but that was only one up.
Only one up. But sure, they got their score.
Yeah. So a score there by Conor Mackey for his first score today.
Yeah, and
that's a good rule, isn't it? They allow the advantage, and then if nothing happens, you can give them a chance. So well refereed there by the officials.
It was a bit naive there by Sarsfields to have.
Just when you get tired, I suppose you forget yourself a little bit.
And well spotted by Mick Lanigan that time.
The holding there from
Conor Mahoney was.
In fairness, he's been on the ball with that for the whole game.
Yeah, it was well spotted.
Well, Conor Keogh, it's great to see Conor Keogh. He must have got raked on that.
Must have been.
He's back up and running.
Conor is a great warrior for a young lad. He never gives up, and he.
Chance here for Josh Shield. If he looks across, he's got Ben Hines on the far side. Across to Billy Walker. Billy pops it on the left. Decides not to shoot. Gives a tricky ball back there, but Darby does well to get his team out of trouble. Ball to Callum Finucane. Callum with a nice little ball down towards Conor Cullen. Shane Donovan himself had a really good battle here in this match so far. The game is played in searing heat here in Chadwick Flexel Park. We're enjoying a great spell of weather down here in the sunny southeast. A long way at last. Ball switch across to Billy Walker. Chance now for Sarsfields to sink their teeth into this game, and out comes Alex Kirby off the shoulder. Alex Kirby thinks about going for the score. He doesn't. He recycles it back to Owen Doyle. Good defending there by the Glynn Barntown man, keeping the boys out. And a poor little ball there by Alex Kirby into that man again, Cormac Cooney, and out towards Luke Codd, and chance for Glynn Barntown to do what they've done really well and come in the counter attack. Plenty of energy. Conor Mackey coming out, being really good tackling there by.
Great chasing by Conor Kerwin.
Chance again for James Doyle. James Doyle back to Conor Mackey. Conor Mackey goes straight through the middle. Big hit there by Darby, and a goal.
No, he had blown for the.
He had blown for the free, had he? I was going to say goal, but probably should have allowed for the advantage. But it was. It might be a penalty, is it?
I think he's given the score.
Not sure. A bit of confusion now.
I'm not sure. I think he's giving the score.
It's a black card, and it's a goal. I think that's what's allowed. Yeah. So. Darby Purcell is getting a black card, is he? Not sure here what's happening. He has the book up in his hand, so it's definitely a goal, anyway, that's for sure. So
it is a goal.
Glynn Barntown leading 4-10 to 1-7.
I think he mightn't be sure which player it is. Probably just double checking that, because it was, with the pace of it, it was hard to see who did it. And
Darby's probably Darby's in a bit of bother here now, because might give him a yellow card, but I'm not sure who finished the goal.
Not sure, but to be fair to Mick Lanigan, he did the right thing. He gave the goal.
Yeah.
It was
yellow card for Darby Purcell. So it's a goal for Glynn Barntown. Yeah. 4-10 to 1-7.
Have it up.
So scoreboard here in Wexford Park is...
We're ahead of it for a change.
We're ahead of it for once, so 4-10 to 1-7.
Yeah, and a great finish, but again, it came the pace of the Glynn Barntown attack. Ball turned over in the 45-metre line, and they punished Sarsfields, and that's been the story of the second half.
Nice little ball with Ben Hines into it. He's asking a lot of Conor Keogh.
Yeah.
Conor Keogh gets that up at he's made a miraculous recovery from that injury there, and he's moving well. Ben Hines a chance for a score, and
it's dropped into the keeper's hands.
Into Gary Delaney. There's going to be a
3 up.
He breached there in shortly,
Yeah.
but chance there for Sarsfields.
And Glynn Barntown, Cormac Cooney said, don't give him that.
Not happy, but
not happy, but he did breach it.
That's the rule.
Yeah, and it's immaterial at this stage anyway, to be honest.
Bring it out for a 2-pointer, can't he? If he
can.
But probably.
Oh no, he can't. No, he has to take. No, he has to take it from there. Yeah.
A chance for
Cathal Kerwin.
Cathal to get his third point of the day. Barntown leading 4-10 to 1-7. He's gone for a goal, and poor option by Cathal there. That's the 9th white of the day. Probably just forcing it too much there, Billy.
Yeah, it was. I think David Clifford would have found it hard to score to breach that, just pop it over the bar. So you never know what score difference could make at the end of the season. So it's a bit of frustration, really. I won't criticise him.
3 minutes gone. Well won there by Aaron Breen, and tackled really hard there by Conor Keogh. Conor Keogh goes on the attack again. He's got a little bit of an open here. Conor Keogh, he has the pace. Great defending. Got a little push in the back, and brave from Conor Keogh, and
great play by both players, really. Defending is unlucky. Cormac Cooney to have a free given against him, but look at Conor was in front of him. He did end up on the ground, and 9 times out of 10 you'll get the free there. So
chance for Derby Person. I'm sure they'll learn the lesson after the last one and put this one over the bar.
Should do. He's looking for
scoreboard ticking again.
He's looking for someone to go short for him, but
He's gone short again, and just overthinking it here now.
Yeah. Made it more difficult. It's really just popped over the bar at this stage.
Carl Curran pops it off to Conor Cullen. Conor Cullen with his left foot. Super score by Conor Cullen.
Good score.
Second score for the young man. So Peter Furlong has been replaced by number 18, Danny Walsh.
And Owen Doyle will drop it back in the cornerback position.
So, of course, Peter Furlong, Owen Doyle's gone back to pick up Patrick Berry. Long kick out coming from Gary Delaney. Up on that man again, Aaron Breen. Aaron Breen
he's a great target.
Plays on. Yeah. Nice little ball across to Conor Mahoney, and these Glynn Barntown boys showing the legs that they have in this team. It's no bother to them in the heat. Recycles ball on the loop to Conor Mackey. Back to Cormac Cooney, gives it off to his brother Sean. Sean very comfortable on the ball, gives it back to Cormac. Cormac just takes his eye on it there, makes short of it, switches across to Michael Furlong. Michael Furlong to Michael Regan. Michael Regan's probably looking about a 2-pointer, gives a little ball into Michael Furlong. Or Luke Codd. Score here for Luke Codd, an excellent score here for Luke Codd. 4-11 to 1-8. Men from Glynn Barntown leading almost 55 and a half minutes gone. 55 and a half minutes gone, and I suppose the match is coming towards the end, Billy, and the last 5 or 6 minutes you're probably both teams starting to think towards next week as well, and what you can get out next week. And Glynn Barntown will be really happy with their start. Important to get the first round win.
Of course, yeah, it is. I'm not sure who they're playing next week, but I know Sarsfields are playing your club Castletown. It'll be a tough ask next week. Dylan Furlong will be back, but his brother Ryan won't. And
maybe Ryan will extend an invite to Dylan, would he, and keep him on holidays with him. Dylan will be a big boost for Sarsfields. Ball out to Conor Keogh. 2-point effort for Conor Keogh. Super 2-pointer by Conor Keogh.
No, it's just inside. Yeah, it's inside, but a good score nonetheless.
Great score by Conor Keogh.
He has a stylish kick.
And that's incidentally, it's Conor Keogh's first score today, because the 2-pointer was ruled out in the first half. And scoreboard reels now 4-11 to 1-9.
And it wasn't for the lack of effort on his part, to be fair to him. He's working hard. He's a target man in there. And
Delaney. Long ball out. Delaney, of course, has replaced Will Hayes in the goal, and Matt Doyle, of course, the former county player, is away in Australia. Oh, that's a dangerous little ball in between Duda. Duda reads it really well. Had to come out to it. And then Owen Doyle does really well to pick up the breaking ball.
Good defending by Owen Doyle that time. Out to Killian Toomey.
Out towards Ben Hines. And Mr. Ben, he showed plenty of energy here in the second half in this heat. And on the ball, he's looking over the top there to Conor Keogh. Ben needs to pass that. He was on this verge of steps there. On now.
Danny Welsh
showing a bit of energy. It's to Killian Toomey. Killian Toomey steps inside Rob Tierney. That's to Conor Keogh. Conor Keogh probably looking to kick a 2-pointer to Josh Shield. Josh Shield has got Billy Walker on his left hand side. There's the ball to Killian Toomey. Killian with a little hand pass off to Darby. Darby's just inside it. This will be a 1-point effort.
No, it's wide.
It's gone to the wide. Darby's just cramping up there now, which is understandable.
No harm to have a go.
So another wide for the men for Sarsfields, and that's them into double digits. That'll be their 10th wide of the day. It's their 11th wide of the day. So I'd say he's probably just cramping up more than that.
I'd say so, yeah. He was treated earlier, and to be fair to Mick Lanigan, even though you're supposed to only stop for head injuries, it's common sense today. The conditions are
don't think anyone's
really
complaining,
not at
especially
all.
with the way the match is.
Exactly, yeah. If it was a close game, you'll hear people from the sideline and the dress and the stands shout and get on with it. But player welfare is important in these conditions.
The local derby, I suppose, Billy. Was there over the years? Is there much of a rivalry between Barntown and Sarsfields, or back in the days?
Well, look, when you're neighbouring parishes, there's always rivalry, you know. But they've had the better of us the last few years, you know. So hopefully we'll get back to a level where we'll be more competitive with them. But they're a massive club, you know. They're underage structure. They've great underage structure. They have a lot of players. It's a big parish. It extends a lot into town as well. A bone of contention with the town clubs, you know. The boundaries of the neighbouring parishes do encroach a bit. But no, they're a great setup, and they've some great people over, and they make the most of the talent they have.
Super break there by that man again, James Doyle. The highlight of today has been his 2 super goals. Ball in towards Conor Mahoney. Conor to Callum. Another half a chance here for Callum. Callum pops it across to Patrick Berry. Patrick Berry's got 1 goal to his name today. Super save there by Duda. I suppose a David De Gea save with his feet.
Yeah, good save. Did well. It's all
about keeping him
out.
Yeah, absolutely. Colin Carwin looks up. He's got Conor Keogh, but he gives this one to Ben Hines. Ben Hines steps in off the sideline. Gives it across to just a lackadaisical ball. And Barntown have punished these sort of chances all day today. Colin O'Mahony squares up his man, gives it 1-2 to Sean Cooney. Back out to Conor Mackey. Even though there might be 4 or 5 minutes injury time, it's probably a day that both teams will be happy enough if
with no injury time.
No injury time, yeah. Ball to Aaron Breen. Aaron Breen's got Sean Cooney just after creeping inside the defence. Sean Cooney left foot. Another super score by Sean Cooney.
Well worked.
His 3rd point of the day.
But again, it came from a mistake, from a poor pass from Ben Hines. Really, it was.
So 4-12 to 1-9, and that's a 12-point lead for the men from Barntown. It's been all Barntown in the second half. 60 minutes gone on the clock.
Additional time is 3 minutes.
3 minutes there, referee.
Nice.
So we've 2.5 minutes left of that to play. Ball in by Derek Irwin.
Good defending.
Defending again by Davy Clark. And Davy Clark is renowned for that kind of style of defending. He's plays there with the hurlers as well, and he's solid as a rock, as they say. Pops the ball across to Luke Codd. Luke Codd into Conor Mahoney. A lot of energy here by Barntown. Advantage here, and no advantage of Cruz, and
he had a free shot at goal.
It's definitely a highlight of Barntown. They've got a lot of legs in that. If you turn the ball over to them, they really do open you up on the counter.
They attack at pace. You can see that in the second half. Every chance they got, they're running at the Sarsfields defence, and it's straight down the middle. You know, they're not going the long way around. They're trying to punish any mistake, and they have, you know, what was the score at half time?
8 points to 1-5.
So they've scored 4-5 now. You might as well say count this one. Yeah,
it's enough to win a game on its own. Sean Cooney with the left again. Registers his 4th point of the day. 4-13 to 1-9, and manager Mickey Laffin underneath us is urging his troops to keep on going for the last 90 seconds. And
so it seems like a seamless takeover by Mickey anyway. Well, you know, look, He has a great track record, in fairness to him.
Easy job for Mickey, yeah.
Underage titles he's won with the club.
Kick out high, long one out around the middle of the field here, breaks across to Conor Mahoney. Conor definitely seems to have shaken off that injury on the left hand side. Ball in there from into Cormac Cooney, or Sean Cooney, apologies. Sean takes a solo on his right. Oh, it's a dangerous one. Well dealt there by Colin Madowda. Kicks a long kick pass out to Darragh Corwin, it is. Long ball into Conor Keogh. Conor will be doing well to win that. He does win it really well, and good sticky tight defenders, and that ball has definitely gone out there. And
he's pushed.
Little push there off the ball. Free, can't solo and go. He can't be tackled now.
Yeah, well done. That was good play by.
Clever by. I suppose he teased the man to do it, and I suppose if you're coaching him, that's what you want him to do.
Exactly. So
now. I'm not sure he can take it. He's going for goal, and Gary Delaney saves it. And I suppose Sarsfields just starting to force the play in the last few minutes, and
you look at it, they're still trying. You can't fault a young team, and they're battling. The easy thing to do is pop that over the bar, but they had to go.
The last play of the game now. Out comes Davy Clark with the ball. Davy driving forward, getting the meters up. In case the GPS is on the back. Luke Codd gives that one away. Turnover this time for the men from Barntown. Across to Callum Finucane. Callum pops it across to Killian Toomey. Now to Owen Doyle. Ben Hines looking for a little kick pass out here, and he gets it. 3-on-3 inside now with a chance for a 4-on-4 attack for Sarsfields. Pops it back to Danny Walsh. Danny Walsh has Owen Doyle off his shoulder. Owen Doyle drives into the space, gives it across to Conor Keogh. Conor Keogh on the left hand side. Conor Keogh looks to take his score, and a nice little score off his left there by Conor Keogh. Super score by Conor Keogh. 63-45 gone the clock, and I think Mick Lanigan
calling for the ball here.
Will be calling for it, and that'll be the end of what is suppose being a ruthless enough win for the men from Barntown. All square at half time, Billy, and they really pushed on and took control of that game.
Yeah, 10 minutes in the second half, the game was Glynn Barntown, as you have to say. And there's the final whistle now, and a good performance by Barntown, and they'll be very happy with that. And to be honest, I think Sarsfields will be happy with a lot of aspects of the game. They were beaten by a better team, a stronger team, and more experienced team at the end of the day. But I think in the back, we'll be happy enough with performance, fellas.
And even the last 5 or 6 minutes, they probably could have finished at 114, 115. They forced the play, and they forced a few goal chances when if the game. So they had plenty of chances. But it's a young team.